I'm going to show you how to make the perfect charcoal for your barbecue, but first, space-wise, if you're dealing with a small space like me, make sure you have enough room, maybe about 4 feet from anything, because when I touched that nylon on the balcony there, it was getting really hot, and I advise you not to move the grill while it has burning charcoal on it in case it tips over. Now you need to work with natural charcoal, something like this or something like this. It has to say natural on it. And depending on how much you need, you will learn that with experience. Dump the charcoal into the grill, create a hole like that, and then start building kind of like an igloo or a pyramid around it, and leaving an empty gap in the middle. The idea with this is you want to capture and harness as much heat as possible to burn as many of these pieces of charcoal as possible quickly. So just pile them up like this and leave a hole in the middle. You will still get oxygen through the pieces because they're not sitting perfectly sealed with each other. This is an example of a smaller barbecue, so I used less, but we're grilling a lot more stuff today, so I'm using a bigger quantity of charcoal. So there's the hole, and this is gonna breathe because these blocks are not airtight. Then get some of these wood barbecue sticks. I just saved it from the last barbecue. These are meant to be used with the food anyways, so they're gonna be safe from contamination. Don't use anything with paint. Stick to natural stuff like this. And burn them and just put them in the hole. While you have a big flame going on like this, you can also harness and utilize a little bit of that flame. Just put maybe 1 or 2 blocks around it if you want, but do not choke the fire. Let it burn. The priority is burning the ones in the center. And I put a few more of those sticks in the fire, and now it's burning nice. And have a listen to the crackling. So that sound is telling us they are beginning to burn and help each other burn. To accelerate that process, I grabbed a small piece of cardboard and just give it more air. And as we can see, that redness there is growing and growing in the center of the pile of the charcoal. And as we can see, some of them are starting to turn white on the inside, and when you fan it, it glows red again. Peeking through some of the holes in here, you can see the center of it is glowing red. So what you can do here is disperse them and spread them out. So I'm gonna push them aside from the center out and grab some of the black ones that haven't been burnt and put them into the center. And then you can wait. Patience is really important with this thing. If you want to accelerate things, you can just grab a piece of cardboard like I did and just fan it. But don't get carried away and knock the grill over or something like that. By the way, when you're done, just put the lid of the grill on top and it's gonna stop the fire. It's gonna starve it of oxygen, and you can reuse some of it for next time. But do sweep the remaining dust and ash and stuff like that. Now at this point, the charcoal is probably 95% ready. Most of them are white or red, but you can just wait a couple minutes if you want. For me, I think this is good enough, so I'm gonna try to spread them out evenly inside the grill. But watch your hands because this is gonna get really hot and it's gonna feel really hot on your hands. So everything looks even and balanced. And it's ready to put the grill on. Once you put the grill on, do not fan anymore, because all you're gonna do is kick up ash onto the surface, And especially when you have the food on there, do not fan, because you're just gonna kick up extra ash onto the food. Pick up the meat, veggies, whatever, but with meat, put it on and leave it. You can take a peek to see if it's cooked or not, to know what to turn them. But if you do turn them prematurely, they're gonna stick to the grill. Like right here, I am turning them a little bit prematurely, so they are sticking. But the other side, I waited a little bit, and they turn easily. And I found out they cook faster on charcoal than on gas. So be careful not to burn it.